Hello, my friend. My name is Terry Petrovic, and thanks for stopping by my blog today or my YouTube channel. Today, let's talk a little bit about getting past the fear of rejection. This stops so many people from creating success in their business. You know, one of the things I taught my kids a long time ago was what people think of you is none of your business as long as you're coming from a place of integrity and character. In our business, that means as long as you're bringing good products and services to market. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about if somebody is interested or not. You know, it's interesting if you step outside of the box and really look at what's going on around talking to people, inviting them to join your business or purchase your products. Fear is kind of perceived in, I think, three different ways. You get it. Somebody says no, and it really bothers you. Or somebody says, no, I'm not interested in your product or service, don't want to join your team, and it doesn't bother you. Or third, you get it and you actually can turn it into your advantage. No is a fascinating thing, and understand that most people, while they don't like to be sold anything, they do like to buy, but understand that most people, their instinct is to say no the first time. If you haven't ever read the book called Go for No, get the book. You can get it on Amazon for probably less than $10. It's a philosophy more than anything else. It's going to teach you that while yes is the destination, the path to getting there is no. And most people who are at the top of your comp plan, most people like myself who've been in the industry a long time, we've gotten tons and tons of no's. And a no could be a not now. Don't let somebody not being interested in your product or an opportunity be the thing that holds you back from achieving and going after your dreams. If we go back to baseball, back when, Babe Ruth, you've heard of him before, not the candy bar, but the baseball player. Did you know that the year he had the most home runs, he also had the most strikeouts? And did you know that if you struck out 7 out of 10 times, you can actually get into the Baseball Hall of Fame? You see, you can reach the top of your play plan, or you could rank advanced, certainly, if you just set a goal to get more no's. And again, don't be attached to the outcome. The other day I was doing some coaching with a woman who owns a restaurant. I think this will make sense to you. So we've all been in restaurants before. We've all had the waitstaff come up to us and probably offer us the special of the day. Well, the example I used with her is the special of the day that she offered to her patrons were, soup. So we got minestrone, we got clam chowder. So they look at her, they look at the menu, look at her, look at the menu, and one of the people in the booth says, I want a salad. And the other person says, I don't want either. So in our world is, are you interested in a product? Are you interested in your business? Or are you interested in none of the above? So you're sorting. You're looking for people who are looking for what we have. And understand that as you sort through lots of people, you're going to find the people who are looking for what we have. There was an article published in Inc. magazine the other day that said 95% of all Americans aren't really happy with their jobs. 95%. What does that mean for us in the home business profession? There's a lot of people out there who might want to have a side hustle. So as you're sorting people and talking to people, you're eventually going to sign somebody up. And if you build that pipeline, when you sign somebody up, maybe 2 people up, don't stop, keep going, because your energy is high. And a lot of times you can leverage people by placing people underneath different people. And that's a whole nother training. But just understand that what you have is really, really amazing. I was at Krispy Kreme Donuts today. I was getting donuts from my dad, who's 91. He loves Krispy Kreme donuts. And I saw these 2 women sitting in the booth, and I was waiting on them because they were hot donuts, so they were putting all the frosting on them and everything like this. And I don't know if you've ever had a Krispy Kreme hot donut, but they're pretty amazing. Really sugary, but pretty amazing. And I walked over there and I said, you guys look like you're doing some business. And they said, yeah. And then what kind of business? And they were in a travel company. And I'm like, is it network marketing? And they said, Yeah, and I'm like, that's a great profession. I saw one woman on the left, she had her credit card out, and the other woman had her iPad. She was punching stuff up, and they were just so excited. And I said, I love this profession. And I told my story, of being able to get into this profession, and my kids had 2 full-time stay-at-home parents. And they were just all excited and bubbly. But as you talk to people and you sort through people, understand you're looking for people who are looking for what we have, but you're also qualifying people at the same time. In other words, never make the mistake to get that yes with a jerk. As somebody who has bad energy, who is needy, whiny, and just negative, trust me, it's not worth your time. Even though you're, looking to grow your business, you're looking for people who are teachable and coachable and trainable. So here's my challenge for you today. Have a no goal. How many no's do you want every day? Is it 1 a day, 2 a day, 5, 10 a day? Be consistent in it. So, don't overstretch yourself, but try to put yourself in a position where you're consistently getting no's. And oh, by the way, you're consistently building your pipeline, which on the outside means you're going to consistently build your team and have new customers and new reps. And there's one more thing I want to talk about, and it's really important when we talk about going for no. You're going to get a lot of maybes, or I'll think about it. And let me just throw some interesting statistic at you. Only 2% of the sales are actually made after the first contact. 3% of the sales are made after the second contact. 5% are made after the third contact. 10% of the sales are made after the fourth contact. That's, no, I'm not interested, or maybe I got to think about it, but we must keep going back and keep going back and keep going back. And here's the number that blew me away the first time I heard this statistic. 80%. 80% of the sales are made between the 5th and the 12th contact. So you must be following up with people. You must be sorting for people. You must be going for no every single day. So again, challenge yourself. Go for 5 to 10 no's per contact. Just because somebody says no to you, that doesn't mean no, they're never interested. It could be no, not now. Set a goal, stretch yourself. My tip to people all the time is to say less to more people. Find out if somebody's open. Send them to a website that can explain what you have, whether it be the product, the service, or the comp plan. Don't be an expert. And then follow up. You got this, my friend. If you have any questions, or if this was helpful for you, leave me a comment below. Appreciate you. Until next time, make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one.